Thank you very much. It's such an emotional night now. Worked really hard on this for 16 months now. 1st of July last year I've started this. I've been passionate about serving, helping out the communities. So our niche is refugees, migrants, and indigenous people. I have seen several people who come from overseas, a lot of refugees, a lot of migrants, who come qualified, who would have master's degrees, PhDs, some real doctors as well. And they would be driving taxis and delivering pizzas. It breaks my heart. It was breaking my heart for many years. I came to Australia around 18 years ago as an international student. I've been there, done that. I've cleaned toilets. I've folded hides. I've packed meats. Because I wasn't qualified to be able to get some good jobs. I first came to Rockhampton, and that's where I did some of the small jobs. And I saw so many people. So I came to Sydney around 16 years ago, and I have been seeing so many people, international students to people who have been established over here, who have been, driving cabs for 20, 30 years. And then they feel comfortable, they marry, and, they have kids. They have no other option to sit and keep on applying for jobs. They get into driving taxi, delivering pizzas, etc. This is called job mismatch. So people have the qualification, but they don't get selected. So there is a bit of a gap out there. I had no choice. I wanted to do this. I was connected with some high-profile people. Sunil is at the back, got Sunil today, and various other high-profile mentors. I'm very proud, and I'm so happy. I couldn't be more proud. Great to have all the VIPs out here. And yeah, we started Opportunities Australia on 1st of July last year. Started with a bunch of people, and immediately within 1 year, we have over 70 volunteers now, Australia-wide. So we had the chance to advertise on Seek, and we got plenty of people. Everyone is university qualified, plenty of successful people. Everyone is successful in their own trade. So very proud to have them all. So yeah, as I mentioned, that our niche is refugee, migrants, and indigenous. And our deal with ACNC, which is the charity body in Australia, they have asked us to serve the long-term unemployed people in Australia. So this is what we are doing here. And yeah, we have been helping. So far we have run mentoring session. Thanks to COVID, it was very difficult to run face-to-face sessions. This is our first event, actually. So, good that, things have been over now. So we have been helping a lot of people online. So we have helped out people from universities and, different other places. So we have partnered up with different charities, and they have come up with their refugee and migrant clients, etc. So yeah, our vision and mission, I would like to take you through. So yeah, Opportunities Australia, a vibrant network creating opportunities and connections to empower, train, and mentor people from all backgrounds into valued and sustainable employment. This is how you say that officially. So, we like to just connect. We are the connecting point. So we have partnered up with organizations. Whether or not I call it partner up, we have formed connections with organizations like Microsoft, Salesforce, OMD Media, Deloitte, etc. Yesterday we ran a program with Deloitte, Job Ready program. So we have formed those connections, and we are trying to help people out. Our mission is to provide access to quality training, upskilling, and mentoring for long-term job seekers or long-term unemployed people, and connecting them to targeted network, offering employment opportunities to fulfill their career aspiration. So yeah, I can't emphasize enough. Everyone comes with a dream to Australia to actually have a career. They don't want to continue on, delivering pizzas or driving taxis. So we are so passionate about helping those people. And yeah, by help of all these volunteers, we have only done 16 months now, and in that we have got 70 volunteers. And we have found employment for 40 people, and we have mentored over 200 people so far. So very happy with that, and I'm hoping we are just scratching the surface now, and I'm hoping we are going to do more, much more. In my journey, before starting Opportunities Australia, I'm trying to connect some dots. So I was charitable minded. I would like to take a step back. So it all started with my grandfather, who was into education. So he was a farmer in India in a poor state towards the eastern side, and my grandparents were very fertile. They had 9 kids altogether. They believed in education. So, all of the kids, to my surprise, someone became doctor, engineer, chartered accountants coming from a village. So a proud moment. Everyone got together. After the death of my grandparents, we started a family charity. We started a school and a hospital to serve the people who could not afford the services. So this is what I saw as a kid. So every summer vacation we'll go there, or every now and then we'll go to their villages. And this is what I saw. So when I first arrived in Australia, I was invited to be a student mentor. So that's what I did. I came to UNSW. I'm still a mentor, and I was invited to be a guest lecturer now. So that was a bit of a promotion there. Thank you very much to UNSW now. In my journey living in Sydney, I was charitable minded. So I looked around, and I joined Vinnies CEO Sleepout 7 years ago. I met Bernie Fehon. It was great meeting you, and it was great serving Vinnies. It has been great serving Vinnies, and I'll continue the legacy. It feels amazing to be able to gather the money to help our people who are really suffering, homeless people. They have no roof over their head, they have no food in the tummy. So Matthew Talbot Hostel, and then there are other places as well, they help out the community. So besides that, I also helped out some other charities, whoever I could: Wayside Chapel, Oz Harvest, Marine Rescue. I love Marine Rescue, driving the boat on a weekend. So yeah, these are some of the community things that I get to do. But then later on, I thought, okay, well, I'm educated, I'm connected with lots of like-minded people. I would like to gather all the people together, and we'll have to start this charity. So yeah, this is what we're doing, trying to find employment for people, trying to do mentoring for people. And then, this is the latest project that we started 8 weeks ago. It has been very successful, helping out the aspiring entrepreneurs. And they are amazing. And, we hope that, we have been able to help them out some ways or the other. And they go ahead and contribute to Australian economy, and they be really successful, help out their families, etc. And I hope that the communities, get to help these aspiring entrepreneurs and these multicultural entrepreneurs. Tonight is the multicultural night, so I really hope that Australia gets to really focus on multiculturalism, and we help one another. That's what Australia is all about, and those were the songs all about. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you very much. Can I first off acknowledging the traditional owners of land, elders past, present and emerging, and recognise theirs is the oldest living culture in the world. Can I recognise Kumar? Where do I stand so I don't get the feedback? Over here. Can I recognise Kumar for your vision and your passion to set up Opportunities Australia? And I think tonight's a demonstration of your success after 15 months or 16 months, and well done. You deserve a round of applause. Can I recognise all these distinguished people here? You can see they're distinguished. They're all in suits and proper clothes. You can see I'm a politician. I got a tie on. All politicians should wear ties. That's our uniform, and dark white shirts and dark suits. Can I say thank you very much to all the mentors and all the volunteers that are over the last 8 weeks, and especially over the months that you've been working with Opportunities Australia. But most of all, can I congratulate all the multicultural entrepreneurs we have here today, and I look forward to your pitches today. 90 seconds, is it 90 seconds? 90 seconds isn't very long. And can I say that I won't speak as long as a normal politician, rest assured. Can I say that New South Wales and Australia is a very multicultural society, and I think one of our strengths is we're an example to the rest of the world about our peaceful and harmonious communities. Yes, we have our issues, but we solve those as time goes along. As a past Minister for Multiculturalism, I can tell you the diversity we have in our whole population is just unbelievable, and it is a strength. Can I say for you entrepreneurs, good luck. I have been in business myself. I was not always a politician. And in fact, I've had many businesses. I had a cafe one time. Worst decision I ever made. Lost heaps of money. I had an online business for a while. Ooh, that was pretty bad too. Lost a lot of money. I did make money out of one business that I had. I had an indoor plant hire company and landscape maintenance business, which I sold nearly 20 years ago, and I actually made money out of it, surprisingly. So can I say that entrepreneurs, good luck for the future. And I think you're a unique, special brand of people. You're the people that say yes whenever everybody else says no. You've got to keep focused because you have the passion and the drive and the hard work to succeed. And if you have that, you need three things, I think, as being an entrepreneur. Don't believe everyone around you saying it won't be successful, because you know deep down it may be successful. If it doesn't work the first time, keep going and try something else. But I think they have three unique things you need to be a successful entrepreneur, and we have some very successful entrepreneurs at the front here who will tell us too. But I think you need to, prerequisite, you've got to work really hard. It's 7 days a week. You know, as much as you can all the time. You've just got to be thinking about business and how you're going to cover your costs and pay wages and expand. I think that's a given. Everybody's got to work hard. I think the second thing is you've got to have the right timing. You may have the best idea, but if it's the wrong timing, you will not be successful. You know, there's lots of people that invented things like Facebook, their equivalents, but wasn't in the right timing and didn't actually were successful. And the third thing is something that we all can't control is there is a bit of luck in it. You know, you can make your own luck though, to be honest with you. If you go out and put yourself out there and just like Kumar does, make sure he knows people and develop his networks like tonight and saying, where are you, Mr. $350,000 man? All right, put up your hand. You don't want to invest in a humble politician, do you? Good investment. Not. But can I say you need a bit of luck? And can I say that you just have to. It's the unfortunate realities of life, that you have to know the right people, but you can make your own luck from working hard and being dedicated. So on behalf of the New South Wales Government, can I congratulate everybody here, especially the volunteers. Kumar, well done. I know you're going to hit me up for some money later, but yeah, that's what I get. That's why you get invited along to speak. I think just quietly, I think this building, we pay for it. I think we do, actually. And we're opening one in Parramatta, my own city. So very soon, I think about, it'll be entrepreneur hub. Anyway, congratulations. I look forward to seeing your pictures. I'm Geoff Lee, Minister for Skills and Tertiary Education, but most importantly, member for Parramatta, and it's an absolute honour and a privilege to join with you tonight. Thank you.
Yes, Bernie Fehon is the name. I am the founder of the Vinnies CEO Sleepout. So 16 years ago it started with, and this is I guess some inspiration for the entrepreneurs out there, it started with about 5 or 6, maybe 10 CEOs of not very big companies sleeping out at Stadium Australia, and it raised about $5,000. In year 2 it raised about $40,000. And I recall that one of my school friends, one of my connections, put $30,000 in to help get it to that $40,000. And in year 3, which was the hardest year from my point of view, where the CEO Sleepout was homeless at about 4 weeks out from the event, we moved to Luna Park as the venue, and again we raised about $40,000. So all 3 of those years were relatively successful, but effectively they were prototypes of what was to come. In the 3rd year, it raised $620,000. So that was year 4. It then went national and raised $2.9 million for Vinnies. It's gone on year after year, and it's raised about $70 million for Vinnies in Australia. And Kumar talked about luck. There's been a lot of strategic decisions and a lot of connections. So one of my mantras is, sometimes people will say you've failed because it's not what you know, it's who you know. And what I say is it's not who you know, it's who you get to know that counts, which empowers you to get out there and get to know people. Whereas if it's only who you already know, then that can be a bit defeatist. The event has inspired others around the world, so it's spawned a worldwide movement of CEO sleepouts. So I've been lucky enough to sleep out in 2016, for example, at Sydney Cricket Ground, at Nelson Mandela Bridge in Johannesburg, and then at Lord's Cricket Ground, all in the same year. I was lucky enough to do that because I'd sold my business and I could pay for the airfares. But that year was, I guess the peak moment for me of just realising that you can change the world from wherever you are. And in my case, that started in Western Sydney. Congratulations to Opportunities Australia, and thank you to Fishburners for their support. Australia is a land of opportunity. And you're in that category of people who realise that, which is fantastic, because sometimes the opportunity disappears when people don't realise how fortunate they are, and especially don't realise what privilege they have. And they take it for granted. Take it for granted to the point that they don't even realise. But it is a land of opportunity. One of the things that struck me about Opportunities Australia is the words on the website where they unlock connections. So sometimes people are locked out of connections, and Kumar's mission is to help unlock that. And Australia has a fantastic history of people coming from all around the world to make a life here, and there's some of the most successful business people in Australia, first generation migrants, and some of the most successful businesses in the world are now led by Australians as well. So I think you're in the right place at the right time, and thank you to Kumar for putting Opportunities Australia together, and in particular for putting on this particular course, and I look forward to the pictures and meeting the graduates. Thank you.
Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge that this event is being held at the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and pay my respect to the elders past and present. So in Australia, migrant entrepreneurs adds diversity and innovation to our entrepreneurial ecosystem, from social enterprise to technology to all other small and medium businesses. Not only do migrant entrepreneurs bring new cultures, diverse languages, cuisines and ways of life to Australia, but they also continue to expand opportunities for local residents everywhere. So over the 3-year period of refugees arriving into Sydney, they established over 100 new businesses across a diverse range of industries. Participating refugee and migrant entrepreneurs contributed to an estimate of $1.5 million in welfare savings and additional tax receipts to the federal government each year. Based on current growth trends, these businesses are expected to generate up to 200,000 jobs in the next 5 to 10 years. One of the numerous reasons for this migrant entrepreneur success is their inherent resilience, grit, and perseverance. Establishing a business in a foreign environment requires considerable effort. Despite this, it frequently serves as a catalyst for these entrepreneurs' determination and creativity to push towards in the face of obstacles. Currently, there is limited access and training, mentoring and support from both federal and state governments for the migrant and refugee entrepreneurs. That's why it's critical for organisations such as Opportunities Australia to exist. It fosters and harnesses these talents of migrants and refugees, giving them opportunities they deserve. So congratulations to all the aspiring entrepreneurs that completed the 8-week program. I'm really looking forward to hearing your pitches. I'm grateful to this startup incubators now supporting this diverse cohort. Both incubators and federal and state governments are now supporting migrant and refugee entrepreneurs. And because of this, and because of their network, resources and mentorship, I had the courage to launch my own not-for-profit startup, Arise Foundation. I'm Tasnia, as you know, and I'm the co-founder of Arise Foundation. Arise Foundation is a charity that focuses on empowerment of financial abuse survivors through no-interest loans, a support network, an employment-ready program, and job placement. Our goal is to ensure that we help survivors of financial abuse towards financial freedom. Domestic violence is the leading cause of homelessness for women, as they do not have the financial means and ability to support themselves and their children. That's why we created Arise, to help them during their post-crisis management, provide the loan to assist with rent, childcare, school fees and other services. And our candidates go through the Employment Ready program, and we ensure that they get job placements for long-term financial sustainability. This cohort of women are also disadvantaged and underemployed. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity to showcase the Arise Foundation, as well as grateful for the opportunity to be in front of all you, everyone here, as part of Opportunity Australia's graduates. Thank you.
Can I acknowledge all the graduates first? Well done on what you've achieved, and I look forward to hearing about your successes for the way forward. I'm going to start with a bold claim. I will stand here and tell you I am the richest man in the room. You were all banking on Ramy, weren't you? But the answer is, the question is to think about, what is the measure of success? In 1970, Mr. and Mrs. Mikati, my parents, left Lebanon to pursue a new life in Australia. An arduous journey at a time where there weren't very many people from our community settled in those areas. My father, in his 70s right now, still driving buses in the local area, and my mother just retired as a home nurse. I entered the New South Wales Police Force in 1999, the only Arab Muslim male police officer in the community. And I thought I'll pick a quiet station. Some of you know it as Bankstown. At the time, the crime capital of the country. The most armed robberies, the most violent crime, the most murders. On my second day, as a new recruit, I saw a man killed in front of me. In front of Year 12 girls doing the HSC, studying at the library. Dealing with that kind of trauma as a very young 25-year-old, I think at the time, brought reality to life and what was happening in our community down in southwest Sydney. As time went on, I could experience what I can only say is extreme prejudice, racism, and probably tried to resign or quit about 18 times in the first 6 months. As time went on, things got a little better. And then on a date known as September 11, 2001, finishing off my 12-hour night shift at an outstation, I received all these SMS messages. Danny, put it on Channel 7 now. Put it on Channel 7 now. What's going on? Just in time to see the second plane hit the tower. I had 2 hours left in my shift, and I knew, beginning to pack my things, that my career would never be the same again. I knew my community would never be the same again, because I knew what was going to happen. I'd learnt it from the Bali bombings. We get labelled, we get smeared, and stereotypes come into play. And how many of you are nodding your heads? As I went back to unload my gear and pack away my stuff, on a big whiteboard, there was a big picture of a cedar tree. Now, the cedar tree represents the Lebanese flag, with a big cross on it. And I looked and went, wow, I wonder who that was for. Once again, I decided that's it for me. I'll be resigning. Luckily, it was a Thursday. And on the Friday, for Muslims, it's our holy day. We go to the mosque. I went to the mosque down at Lakemba, and the president of the association at the time came and saw me. Hey, Danny, how is everything? They knew me as the Muslim cop. And I said, oh, I'm just about to resign. He brought me into the room and gave me a 3-hour lecture on why I can't resign. Then he told me about all the people in the community that had come back to him and told him, Danny helped me with this, Danny helped me with this, Danny. And I couldn't believe it. I had no idea. Word had spread, and what I thought was doing my job to the community meant so much. There was finally someone they could relate to. 18 years later, I finally finished my posting, taking an opportunity to leave the police force, and I have no regrets. In that journey, I met amazing people, the skill set, and what's funny, what they ascribed me of, I became part of the counter-terrorism unit. I worked in really high-profile cases and dedicated my career to saving children and women fleeing domestic violence, and I still lecture on domestic violence today. But what is the measure of success? As a police officer making my 55 grand a year, not so much. Even after 18 years, the salary wasn't fantastic, putting your life on the line, almost dying 4 or 5 times. But I also got to save lives. And you hardly ever get recognised for it. I think out of 30 lives saved, 1 I was recognised for. And that was rare. But what is the measure of success? 7 years ago, I decided to enter the charity game. I had been working as a community advocate and doing different things in the local community for a while. And I heard one day that I actually saw a Facebook post come up talking about drug and alcohol rehabilitation for the Southwest Sydney community. And I was really angry because I'd been advocating for this for a long time and no one wanted to do it. So I went and knocked on the door of this charity called Ausrelief. And I said, where the hell were you every single time I was asking to start something and now you want to sort of get the accolades and try doing it? And they just went, oh, calm down, Danny, sit down. And they were talking about injury rehabilitation, not drug and alcohol, so don't make aspersions. And then they told me, tell me this idea you've got for drug and alcohol. And I explained how this is a big issue in our community, no one's addressing it, what do we do? They countered the offer and said, okay, let's do it, but you lead it. So 7 years ago, I joined Ausrelief. At the time, they were 12 months old and only working internationally in Cambodia, doing some work after the Aceh crisis. What is the measure of success? 7 years later, our team has grown from 4 volunteers to 65 locally, probably about 1,000 internationally. We're in 28 countries, and I'm proud to say we have fed millions of people across the world. Thank you. No government grants, no support other than good grassroots community work, developing trust, making an impact, and meeting some amazing people along the journey. You're going to hear a lot about success in terms of financial measure, and hey, it's important. And I need you guys as donors, so make a lot of money. But don't hold yourself to that as your standard in terms of your success. It's not what you do, it's why you do it. You can be mechanics, you can be bus drivers, but if you put that effort in, or even if you channel that money into making an impact on other people's lives, you are successful. And that's why I count myself as the richest man in the room. Congratulations to all of you, and I look forward to hearing about your journey. Thank you.
Thank you for having me tonight, guys. Kuma, thank you for the invite. Minister Lee, welcome. Can I just have a hand? Where's all the aspiring entrepreneurs? I just want to, I guess, where are you? It's the whole room. I guess I'll speak as an entrepreneur and I'll, if you don't mind, it might be a bit of a lecture, but that's all right. You know, I just want to say, like, what happens and what entrepreneurs, the biggest mistakes that entrepreneurs make when they start. And a lot of entrepreneurs I hear, the number one thing is they get into is because they want to get rich. They want to have a nice car. They want to have a nice house. They want to have a nice partner. If that is what's going to... I had to think about it twice before I said it. If that is what's going to drive you to be an entrepreneur, let me tell you right now, the chances of succeeding is going to be very, very low. All right? I've been around enough to see, and I'll stand still because I've been told if you're on stage, don't walk around. Listen, if that's what's going to drive you, if that is what's getting you, if that's what's making you aspire to be an entrepreneur, I would say change your mindset. That's not what makes an entrepreneur successful. What makes an entrepreneur successful is they find something, they find a skill, they find a service, they find a product, and they are passionate about it. They are so passionate about it that they can't sleep without thinking about it. They can't eat without thinking about it. They can't go to a holiday without thinking about it. They can't lay on the beach without thinking about it. That's what entrepreneurs are made of. It's a passion. And the passion must come from inside. That's what's going to make you. So if you have an idea, and we're going to hear plenty of it, I'm sure. If you have an idea, you have a skill, you have a product, whatever you have, the thing that I want you to take away from what I can say today is, please, it's got to be that passion. If you don't have that passion where you're prepared to go 24/7 at it and get married to it, it's going to be very, very hard. So that is giving it to you from a person who's actually, who's been able to build a business and to become an entrepreneur, I guess. And let me tell you, I want to share something else with you guys very quickly. It doesn't matter. Don't underestimate, please. I know you've been doing an 8-week course, and some of you have done, I heard some of it is law, some of it is probably accounting, whatever else happens in business, I don't even know. All right? That's all great. That's all great. But if you're weak at any point of it, if you think you can't be an entrepreneur because you're not good at any of them 8 courses, don't think you're not going to make it. Please don't let any of them points stop you. I just want you to remember one thing. The thing that's going to make it is that fire in your belly. So good luck, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noel Riley. I'm an Indigenous man who grew up in the inner city area of Fehon. Now, my past, I will say, has been a little bit colourful when it's come to the law. And the stigma with this, the stereotype and discrimination with the law still exists. I'm not saying everyone is innocent, no. I have been guilty, but also not guilty when before the judicial system. And on two of these occasions, I knew I was innocent and not guilty. But the lawyers who represented me at the time wanted me to plead guilty just to receive a lesser penalty. Now, this angered me, and it became a burning passion of mine for wanting accountability and change within this industry. So this thought process led me to wanting to be able to create a website where lawyers and the law firms documented courtroom history of their outcomes will be in statistics. And this is the first ever. There's nothing like it. There is no other informative way of knowing these solicitors' services, their history, if they're good enough. There's no way of knowing other than word of mouth or website reviews. And that's if you can put all your trust into those. And then that's all you've got, along with hope. What this website will offer is that the consumer, the information that they will receive will be of reputable, ethical, and a high statistical standard, rather than just some solicitor saying that they are the best. I truly believe that this will challenge and shake up the entire lawyer industry across all forms of law, nationally and internationally. This will challenge the status quo. So, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, would you like to be a part of being at the very top of this industry with this revolutionary game changer? Thank you.
I don't know whether this is on or not, but we've conferred, and the big question is about how do you intend to monetise the product, the app. I assume it's an app, so it's accessible. But where does the income come in, and how do people pay for it?
Right. So I've decided that the money will be made on registration, quarterly, annually, things like that. Also from advertising, and later on down the track, from lawyers, from referral fees.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Valentina Marin, and I am the co-founder of Bilarte. Bilarte is a Sydney-based art studio truly passionate about providing meaningful services to animal lovers through art and creativity, turning beautiful memories into art pieces that will remain forever. Our aim is to create artworks, illustrations, stationery, and giftware products as a vehicle to support foundations and charities who work for animal welfare. Our Vilarte is very committed to the environment, keeping our business to as much sustainable as possible with compostable packaging, recycled materials, and 90% plastic free. Our vision is within 2 or 3 years, open a gallery space and let our customers live the entire experience while we are creating the magic. We really hope to expand the foundations and charity we support, and we can't wait to keep creating partnerships with diverse companies around the world. Vilarte is definitely will keep creating while making the planet a better home. If you would like to know more about me and my art, you can follow me on Instagram, visit my website, or get in touch through email. Thank you so much.
Why we're struggling is because it's all about money, and it's not all about money, is it?
If I can ask, how long have you been working on this business for?
I started in Colombia, my home country, but I've been here 3 years and a half.
So you've been working on it for 3.5 years?
Yes.
Okay. Because I could see everything you're doing is very current. It's on point. It's you're talking about getting charities involved. You're thinking big picture already. So that's any question other than
the big question is, what is your next step?
Okay, good question.
I think my biggest step is to enter the Australian market because most of my clients are from Latin America. So entering the Australian market has been quite hard.
What's stopping you from entering the Australian market? What do you think is your biggest obstacle?
How to approach big clients, big companies, for example, like making murals or be able to display my products into big stores. That's what I'm struggling currently.
And it makes sense with the current climate that we're in, right?
Yeah.
We're going through the 2 toughest years
I know.
business has ever seen.
But I'm gonna make it.
I'm sure you will. Good luck.
Good evening, Changemakers. My name is Vipha Fermin, and I'm the founder of Together We Can. Our mission is to bring people of all cultures, religions, professions, and ages together on one platform to promote harmony, social inclusion, and create change. Together We Can is an initiative which aims to reunite people across the globe to promote and achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Many people are working to achieve the UN SDGs on an individual level, but there is only so much that we can do alone. But together, we can do a lot. Did you know that the United Nations UN SDGs 2030 agenda is already falling behind, and there is still so much more that needs to be done? Well, we aim to connect people across the globe who are committed to making significant changes and who are committed to making significant changes and propose potential solutions. One of the projects that we have launched is called Walk Towards Peace. During our monthly hikes, we hold peace circles, promote our local tourism, and build peace-building skills. Another project that we will soon be launching will be TED-style talks for tailored for refugees and migrants who are working on the UN SDGs, creating change. Our events will be community-based, aiming to inspire, connect. Our events will be community-based, aiming to inspire, empower, and connect people from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds. So today, I'm looking for investors like yourself who can support our projects. Thank you. Together we can, and together we will make a difference. Thank you.
The question we have is, how do you plan on marketing your? Is it a business or a charity?
It will be a charity, so it'll be a charity.
Yeah. So how do you plan on marketing it? broadly to Australia?
So it'll be a website. At the moment, I want to register it as a company, and moving forward, I wanted to turn that into a social enterprise. So basically, have people from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds who are working, who have businesses, and basically have a platform to showcase their products and their services, and basically contribute to the Australian society as well. Thank you.
Hi. Have you ever just been sick and tired of something? Yeah? Yeah. Well, I got sick and tired of the idea of a broke artist, especially in the marginalized communities. So I decided to do something about it. So my name is Wanyika Mshila, and let me share my vision with you. So the Excellence Academy is a carefully curated online platform that looks to connect professional women of color who are already providing content, courses, information, and inspiration to other creative women of color with the idea of transforming their creative passions into commercially viable businesses. So the Academy is designed with the creative in mind, so we take into account the number of years they've been in the creative practice, their budget, time, accessibility, the different learning styles, as well as relatability and access. And in order to get all this on the ground, what we are putting on offer is free information, paid subscriptions, and long and short courses. So in a nutshell, by creative women of color plugging into the Excellence Academy community, they get the business acumen to convert their creative passions into commercially viable businesses. And so tonight, I'm looking to partner with any interested parties so that we can get the Excellence Academy off the ground. And then together, we can just pretty much turn the whole idea of a broke artist on its head. Thank you.
So the Excellence Academy, is it likely to provide mentoring for what might otherwise be broke artists? Yeah. So to provide mentoring, is it also designed to provide exposure for them to the market?
Absolutely. So the idea, I was inspired by my own experience where in the whole creative journey, I found it really hard to get access to opportunities. So whether it's mentorship or getting information, how to charge for your services, who to approach about different things. So pretty much the whole idea of just navigating the creative space was difficult. And in this time, I've come across different people who are offering courses in different platforms. So it's putting them together so you as a creative can find the information in that one space. And depending on where you are in your journey, you can plug into whatever information you need in that particular time. Yeah, thank you.
How many projects have you seen delivered on time, on budget? 78% of the project fails because of lack of proper people, process, and the tool. Controlling your project is a key to success. Hi, I'm Sanjeev Parekh, founder of Zero Float, a boutique project control consultancy turning Zero Float into the positive outcome. At Zero Float, we provide end-to-end project control solutions with the trusted expertise, essential capabilities, and proven processes. We help projects managing the triple constraint: time, cost, resources. At Zero Float, we ensure your project gets 3 key value add for the right decision making: early warning, accurate forecasting, and effective change control. Today, I'm looking for an opportunity to collaborate and take Zero Float to the next level of the growth. Please visit our website and book a discovery session to know more about Zero Float. Thank you very much.
Yes, so just some feedback on that. My background is in engineering and product design, so project management is absolutely critical. There's a whole range of hard skills and soft skills there, and it sounds like Zero Float is really focused on all of those in what they're pitching to us tonight.
Hello, my name is Balu. Robotics literacy is fast becoming a key differentiator in employability. Robots create a perfect mixture of fun and imagination that can help expand your child's creative mind. We at RoboSchool provide that to boost innovative thinking in kids. Join us for this amazing learning experience. Thank you. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So I thought I'll bring in what I'm talking about. So that's why it's here. Now, will you eat if you don't enjoy?
No.
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 You don't. Will you learn if you are not having fun? Most of the teaching is not about fun these days, and everybody is expecting fun out of your learning. And my RoboSchool is all about having fun, not just fun. For this generation, especially, fun is synonymous to learning. No worries. So it's about 3 aspects. It's about, in any RoboSchool, they focus on one aspect, which is the robotics. They focus on this. Most of the robot schools around the world, they focus on only this aspect. But they forget about the fact that it all starts with mechanics. It starts with motion. It starts with electronics. And then you have to move into coding and programming. So they forget that these 3 parts are extremely important. A lot of courses are there, but we devised 3 parts, and these 3 parts is mechanics of motion, electrifying electronics, and robotics in action. And we have been able to make simple, sustainable. When I say sustainable, they learn this using the toilet roll and the bottle caps, and create a car, converting potential energy to kinetic energy. And this is the vision, to create so many hubs around Australia. And we have already created few hubs. We want the funding, we want the technology, because we want learning to be fun. Thank you very much.
You mentioned there are some current hubs already.
Yeah.
How are they going currently?
Current hubs are going really well. We did only one program this year because of the COVID, and that was a physical program. And one hub is in the city, in next to Central Station, and very exciting. And we graduate them at different levels, but at the same time, we are encouraging more innovation and imagination. We are not focusing on outcome. I'm an educator, so I am not really focusing about the outcome. I want it to be fun, at the same time learn and imagine the things that never could be possible. So.
And what age is it targeting?
Oh, we are taking all the way from kindergarten to just before university, because we are not catering to the university level yet. Because there are a lot of programs in the university level, mechatronics, a lot of courses are there. But across Australia, there is no courses for students. STEM is there, because I'm currently studying to be a Master of Teaching, which is funded by Sydney Uni. Thanks to Sydney Uni for giving me a scholarship. This is my second master's, by the way. And so they, what I found is that all the focus is in the college level, none in the school level. School level STEM courses are there, because one of my son's teacher called me, and he couldn't set up an Arduino-based robot. This is a prototype my son has put up. He's the co-founder of this RoboSchool, and he creates the prototype. This is another prototype he developed, and there were several prototypes that are there. And we really want the young generation to have patents developed in their name, because Australia is still not a land of innovators. We want Australia to be the land of innovators, and that's my dream, bringing that vision. This is another one, again using a rubber band. It's a motor. I mean, it's a boat. It will float in the water. This is a prototype. So you just twist it, and then it will release. So it becomes a spinning boat, and all these, because there shouldn't be zero cost for innovation. This is using a shampoo bottle. This one, a cork, people throw it. This is a bottle. I've cut it into a spinning thing. So all these are things that you could reuse. So the sustainability is the focus as well. And that's one aspect. No robo school has done it ever in any part of the world.
Can I ask why you got the fruit and vegetable there? Sorry, I'm a bit confused.
Oh, yes. So that's why, that's another thing I want to show, but this is another thing, to make it fun. You heard a lot of music, people love music. So I teach not just robotics, I can teach horticulture, which is probably Jeff's area, and because I wanted to bring a yak on, which is the South American thing. But it is not just about horticulture. You can teach, talk about cross-curriculum priorities. So when you teach music, you can also teach electronics, you can also teach computing, you can teach mechanics. So this is a unique, actually a product which is less than $10. It is called Makey. It's not my invention. Less than $10, invented by 2 PhD students from MIT. This is easily available, $10. But the fun from this $10 and the learning this $10 can create is amazing. So I can showcase it to you once, because I have to set it up. There was something that I couldn't set up. But it's about, simple thing is, it's about making sounds. So I can do a happy birthday song. Thank you.
Thank you, Alu.
Hello, my name is Rajiv Basal, and my startup idea is related to digital health. After lifting off the travel ban, are you planning to go on a holiday? Or, yeah, are you worried about harmful UV radiation from the sun? Every day, people make billions of search queries on Google about issues related to skin conditions from sun exposure. To address this problem of skin health concern, we have created the DermoView app. The DermoView is the future of skincare. It's like a personal dermatologist in your pocket that can analyze any changes in pigmentation, color, texture, or any other feature on the surface of the skin. The app uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect any possible signs of skin cancer by analyzing the images of the user's skin taken by their phone. Upload the picture of your skin and app asks you a few questions, which then gives you information on your skin health with the help of Skin Health Meter. The app is easier to use and more affordable for the people to get screened for skin cancer, which can be hard to detect without the professional help. Thank you very much.
So you have already built the app?
No, I haven't built the app yet, but it's just a proof of concept.
Do you have any idea what the app is going to cost to build? Have you forecasted any sort of numbers?
Initially, I've just worked out like the rough figure, and I think it cost around 100,000 to. Use the mic, please. Oh, sorry. Maybe around $100,000 to $300,000. But yeah, I haven't worked out on the cost or any of the financial forecasting.
And have you done any research on where the app would get built?
Yeah, like I've read some research articles and from like some researchers in Saudi Arabia, where like they have the hot temperatures over there, and so they have done this research, and I've only worked on like the methodology of how I can build this app.
So you haven't tested accuracy yet because you haven't built that?
Yeah, like the accuracy of the research article said it had like 95 to 99% of accuracy.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered how to make the world a safer place to live in? The answer is with ethical social skills that is made possible. Hi, my name is Sam Lee, and I'm the founder of Connect with Confidence. I help people with socializing difficulties to improve on the social skills and to be able to connect with confidence with anyone at any time. Social skills is very important in all walks of life. You need it for your business, your 9-to-5 job, and as well as your social life as well. You need to build trust with your counterparts, and in order to do that, you must have to have great social skills. And as they all say, your network equals your net worth. That's very true. My niche market is people who are shy, introverted, nervous, and lack confidence when it comes to connecting with people. And the corporate professionals that I normally target are IT professionals, lawyers, accountants, administrators, sales professionals, you name it. So please, I need your help. I need your investment to make this a coaching business a dream come true, and also to make the world a safer place to live in, and as well as tackle this 21st century digital age problem, which is social anxiety and depression. With your investment, I can make this dream come true. And if you want to find out more about me, go to my website, www.samlee.com.au. Alternatively, if you want to follow me on social media, here it is on the screen. And thanks for listening. Thank you, everyone.
Look, you touch a good point. You're talking about a bit of mental health here. You're talking about, people with confidence, lacking confidence, and a lot of that, it's something that's, a lot of people are speaking about. Have you tried to connect with any sort of mental health organisations?
There will be someone on the bucket list. I want to reach beyond blue if possible. And yeah, that's why I'm here. I need to get more collaborations if possible.
Fantastic.
Just introducing myself, I'm Sid Kachwala, one of the lead designers for the entrepreneurship program. So working with Kumar and Michelle Cavello, we're very happy that we could support these budding entrepreneurs. It's amazing to watch your journey, so we're very happy to see you taking that leap and that jump of faith, and I'm very excited for all of you. Hopefully you make some great connections, as Geoff and the rest of the VIPs tonight said, putting yourself out there and taking the chance is what separates you from, I guess, just not following that passion and that fire within. So I'm very, very, very happy for you guys. So I'm Sid, by the way. I've got a business, Pop Business. We work with startups doing tax and accounting and advisory. So that's how I took that expertise and helped curate some of this program together. So if you need any help on that side, happy to discuss as well. So just a plug for the business as well. All right.
Should we have a drum roll? No. First of all, to everyone who presented, there's one thing that stood out for me. Everyone presented something that they were passionate about, something that meant something to them. So that was already every single person told the backstory of why they got involved, why they started, or why they want to start this business. And that's already a great start for me. And I could honestly say, with all the lists that we got, and I won't announce the winner, but we've been here debating, and it's a very, very hard choice because we could see the passion that's coming out from every single person. Do you want to hear? I'm not going to say anything.
I want to first mention the runner-up who was very, very close. So this was number 2. So the runner-up was Balu Muthadeth for the Robo School. So congratulations to him on being runner-up. Thank you. And the winner is Noel Riley at Lawyer Connect. Congratulations, Noel.
Good on you, mate.
Valentina.
Balu. Michael, I'm not sure if Michael is here. Michael is there. Thank you, Tasnia. Thank you. Can I have Ramy, please, on the stage? Sam Lee. Fiba. Thank you. Can I have Minister Lee on the stage, please? Franklin. Congratulations. Thank you.
There we go. That's good.
Rajiv. Noel Riley. Andre is there? He's there? Thank you. Danny, can we have you on the stage? Andre. Mallar Selvi. Venica.
When you do this one, say my cellar.
Who's that?
Say my cellar.
Marcella.
Yeah, but she's not here.
Oh, should I say it's not here?
Yeah, just say my cellar instead of that.
Okay, so my seller, but not here. Okay. That's for you. Congratulations. Thank you, Danny. Can we have Barney on the stage, please? Billy Kiss. And last but not the least, Nasreen. Thank you. And yes, we do have certificates for our amazing volunteers. Sid, you can't go anywhere. Please come here. So these are our volunteers from OA under the leadership of Kumar. So I'm going to call Aditi Basin. Thank you, Aditi. Kumar, you should be here.
Well, I wanted the chief guest to be here. Come on.
Who's coming? I am there, so.
Minister Lee, you can come here. So these are volunteers from Opportunities Australia.
Thank you.
Aditi has done such a great job with marketing, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I used to teach marketing. Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Thank you for all your work.
Michelle, where is Michelle? Michelle, thank you. For you? You don't have for you?
I don't have one. I'll present
You do know these two you do.
Absolutely. And, you know, this award goes to Monica.
Thank you.
Very hard work.
Well done, Monica.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful MC.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right. And the last award for her daughter, Monica's daughter, joining our team. Yeah, very young. So
she's the one on the
photographer today. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you. Sydney, good job. Thank you so much. I think it has been a lovely, lovely night, evening, and I have some thank yous to make. So thank you, first of all, to all of you who have joined us in person as well as online. You've been really motivating to all our aspiring entrepreneurs. So there can be a winner, one or two, but I think all of you are the winners. You came here and you have a dream and you have a passion. And I also want to give a big, big round of applause for the team at Fish Burners for providing us this wonderful opportunity to host our venture successfully. Many thanks to Nicole. There is a bell. Is it the bell for Nicole? So Nicole, can you please come here and wave so everybody knows? Nicole is the CEO of Fish Burners. Thank you so much, Nicole. Also our lovely Henna, Jane and Magella, and I'm forgetting the name behind the technology man. Kumar, if you have any thank yous to make. So this is the host for your evening, Monica Gandhi signing off. Thank you. Over to you.
Well, what a great night, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that, your visit. Thank you very much to all the VIPs. Thank you very much for all the entrepreneurs. I hope you have taken something out of it. And I really hope that you become successful. And I'm sure Australia is going to work with you. I'm sure you're going to get all the support. We are here to support you for life. I'm here to support you for life. So, connect, and whenever you have any questions, so, we're only a phone call and email away, So, we have got such great examples out here. This is multicultural Australia. People are born over here. They're here to support you. So, such a beautiful hub, such a beautiful country. I feel privileged now after being here for around 2 decades now. An Indian boy, completely transformed now. Proudly call myself Indian. So, proudly call myself Australian. So, my apologies. Heart is still Indian. So, it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm sure that, for all the aspiring entrepreneurs, you will have a great journey. And the government, as well as other successful entrepreneurs, will be there to help you, I hope. And I'm sure. And thank you very much for coming. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.